Hello guys, and welcome back to another Unturned video. So today I wanted to do a comparison video, or like a gun versus gun type video, on the two newest SMGs, the MP-40 and the UMP-45. The UMP just came out yesterday, and the MP-40 came out a week plus 1 day ago. So not very much is known about them. They were just added to the wiki, and the like online things. So yeah, I thought that'd be a good idea to compare them. So the first thing that we're going to compare is the fire rate. So as you can see, a slow motion of the MP-40 and the UMP, both firing 27 rounds, and as you can see, the UMP is much faster, with the MP-40 coming in almost a half second slower. Now let's look at the recoil pattern. So for the MP-40, you can see the recoil pattern is very, very high. It's definitely a very high recoil weapon, and it has no vertical grip, so that is not good. And the UMP has a very short recoil pattern, which means it's lower recoil, but it slants to the side. So the MP-40 is very predictable, so it may be easier to control, but the UMP has a grip spot, so you could put an angled grip for the side to side to stop the slant, and then you would just have very little recoil. So the UMP is definitely better on that one. The next thing is attachment points. So if you look at the UMP, it has all the attachment points: the barrel, the tactical, the grip spot, and the optic. But the MP-40 only has an optic point, so it's definitely a win for the UMP. Now I want to look at the hipfire. So if you look at the hipfire reticles, they're the exact same, so no one has an advantage there. But the UMP has a slight left slant on the hipfire and a small raise in comparison to the MP-40, which has an extremely high hipfire raise, which goes off the building, but does not have a slant in either direction. Now let's look at the fire selects. On the MP-40, there's only safety and auto. So if you want to go semi or burst, you can. But on the other hand, the UMP has safety, semi, burst, and auto, all the fire modes. So that's a definite win for the UMP. Some final statistics are the UMP has 160 meters of range, while the MP-40 only has 140. The MP-40 is legendary, while the UMP-45 is only rare, but they both come from care packages. So, definitely, you guys, the UMP is much better in almost every aspect, except for damage, because against the MP-40, it does more damage against players, but they both are a one-shot headshot for zombies. So, if you see both in care package, I recommend the UMP for just everything, for the attachments, the hipfire, and the ADS, and the fire select, and the range. It's just easier to find in the care packages. It's a higher spawn rate. So definitely the UMP is just a better weapon overall. But if you really want damage and a slow rate of fire, then the MP-40 is for you. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next one.